And welcome to the stream. Alright, new week. We're gonna get back into Sly 2, Band of Thieves. Said I was gonna get back into this one when I got the new capture card, and that arrived earlier this afternoon. And I was giving it a little try. Seems pretty good. So far, so good. Gave it a little test run for about 10 minutes. Didn't have any audio delays, didn't have any static issues. Nothing seemed to be going wrong. Looked good. Easy to set up. My favorite. So, hopefully all that stuff stays like it is, and we can continue to stream console games without any issue. So, I don't know. I guess I'll keep the cloner 4K. It was a good card. I had no problems with that capture card for about 2 years, and then just suddenly when I upgraded PCs, then just started crapping out on me. Something did not work. So, I don't know. Might have been some sort of incompatibility with my PC parts or something. But anyway, let's get back into Sly 2. If there are any issues, go ahead and let me know. I'll see if I can make any sort of adjustments as necessary. Boy, that border is looking awful thick. Let me see. There we go. I thought I had it set to something different. Okay. The other real nice thing about this particular capture card is the very low latency. I'm using the Elgato HDX, which I guess just came out a few months ago. It's not terribly old, but it supports a higher capture resolution than my other one did. It still does 4K pass-through, but I don't know if it does like full 4K 60. I think it does up to 4K 30, which is nice. Don't know that I'll be doing that. Maybe if I do any like capture game only and not exactly stream it or something, but it's nice to have the option, I suppose. But also, the super low latency means I could play off of OBS's preview screen without any major issue, which I don't know that I necessarily want to do that. I'm doing it right now. I don't necessarily want to do it, like I said, but it's an option. I guess if I wanted to keep everything onto a single screen, that'd probably be why I'd play it off the OBS preview. Anyway, back in Sly. We started up this level last stream, and we actually did a handful of missions, unlike other times. I think usually I end up starting the level and then explore a little bit and don't really do a whole lot, and then we save all the meat of it for the next stream. But this one was after the first Contessa part. Contessa retreats to this area. I don't exactly know where it is. Maybe some kind of hometown or something like that. I forget. But basically, she's kind of in an all-out war with Constable Neyla. So there's tanks roving about the place. There's guards everywhere. Sort of a pain in the ass. I've been playing a little bit on my own time. I said I wasn't really going to go out of my way to do it, but I did have a little bit of time to commit to this, and I ended up getting all the clues and everything. So I haven't actually seen where the safe is, but if we do find it, then I'll be able to unlock it, so that's cool. We had a number of abilities that were locked, I think like 3 or 4, and with the money I racked up, just kind of exploring the place, I was able to purchase however many. I'm trying to think of how many it was, maybe like 2 or 3, up into the point where I think I've only got 1 left, so making some good progress. Don't have a whole lot of coin right now, but I guess we'll build it back up. Murray, I think, is the only one that's got a mission currently. We did a pretty intense Bentley mission last stream, where we had to activate traps, and there was waves of enemies coming at us, and sort of a nightmare. And I think we did 1 or 2 Sly missions, and now it's time for Murray to shine. But after we do this one, it's probably going to unlock the next segment before we get, and probably do 1 more wave of stuff, and then likely get onto the heist after that. I need to get on the upper level, but these birds got everything locked down tight. And I think they can probably push Murray back. Here, maybe I could wrap around this way. Looks good, good. Glad everything is looking crisp. It's more so the retro tink, I think, that it makes the visual part of the stream look as good as it does for the PS2 game aspect anyway. But capture card always helps, having a good one. I'm more worried about like the sound quality. That was what was really messing up last time, so.
Hey Murray, can you see the general from there?
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot. And he's one of the toughest old soldiers you'll ever see. Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things. Fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to. He might even come in handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
Bring him back to the safe house, alright.
Great. Now bring him back to the safe house. I marked it in your binocular.
Probably should have stuck around to see what he said, but that's alright. Oh, I got the ability where if we're carrying something, we can jump now too, so that's handy. Sounds good too, alright. Good deal. I'm glad everything's working out fine. Broken German. Can we? Oh yeah, we can sprint. We could sprint, we could jump. There's nothing we can't do. Oh shit. Can't jump in the water. I was trying to jump on the ledge. God damn it.
Great. Now bring it back to the safe house. I marked it in your binocular.
Oh, I hit the wrong guy. Sorry. Well, they did say this guy could take a lot of punishment, so. Uh-oh. Went a lot smoother last time. I was cursing this game's name before when I had to get used to the camera controls again, but now I gotta get used to them all over again. See, because I was playing, it uses inverted x-axis for the camera, which is god-awful. I've noticed a lot of PS2 games actually do that, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's the worst. It's the worst control scheme you can have for a camera ever. But anyway, Sekiro being a sensible game, uses just a standard x-axis with the controls, so when you push left, the camera turns left. When you push right, the camera turns right. It's not reversed. Makes sense to me. Should make sense to everybody else. I don't know why they feel the need to change it up. But I guess it was the early days of 3D controls. Everybody had their own ideas of what they should be. Tanks are everywhere. They're right up on each other's asses, too. They're like one right after the other.
Well, General Clawfoot, we've got a lot to talk about. You wouldn't by chance know the security codes to the castle gates, Don't feel like talking, huh? How about a little of this?
Is he gonna tickle him? He got a feather in his hand.
Fuck you, scoundrel!
Wow! Kinky. Maybe to some people.
All right, fellas, let's get down to business. The first steps to escalating the war between Neyla and the Contessa have gone well. We're down to the final setups before we spring our trap. Sly, I need you to steal a voice modulator from the castle and install it under Neyla's headquarters. If all goes as planned, it should allow us to give orders to her mercenaries without being detected. Unfortunately, Neyla's recent bomber purchase has made her army over-enthusiastic, and they might strike before we're ready. Which leads me to Murray. I need you to hotwire one of the Contessa's tanks and go to town on the mercenaries. We just need to intimidate them a little. And finally, I'll venture back into the crypts to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. We're going to need it to save Carmelita. Oh, and Sly, if you haven't already got one, you'll need to buy a paraglider for the heist.
Yeah, that was the first thing I got.
Let's move out.
Well, since it became available. It's sort of handy. The problem with the paraglider is if you bump into anything, it retracts itself. And some of the hitboxes are a little bit big on a handful of the buildings, so it could be kind of frustrating when you're trying to fly around. Let's get Murray's out of the way. His are usually less engaging. Is it just one mission for each? I see a Sly. Yeah, I think it's just one each. Fine by me.
Murray, use both analog sticks to drive the tank. Press both up to move forward, both down to go in reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate. To fire your turret, tap the R1 button. You'll need to take out 6 tanks to get the job done.
What perspective is this going to be from?
Oh, ow. Oh. Here we go. The seat's gotta go back farther than this.
Murray's a big, strong dummy. He is indeed.
Okay, guys, I'm in a tank.
This is actually a little bit more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were just going to, like, capture the tank. Oh, it's first person. Oh, it's like it's like it's like moving a Katamari. This is interesting tank control.
Shazingo dingo, sucker!
But it's probably, you know, they always talk about tank controls. It's probably the more true-to-life tank controls. Kind of interesting.
This thing better hold together.
It's a little hard to get the. You can't turn the. I don't think you can anyway. No, you can't turn the actual cannon. If I get health, does that heal the tank? Shoot. I didn't actually realize my health was that low. Oops.
Remember, both sticks up to move forward, both down for reverse,
brakes.
What are they barking at? The tank? I wish I took a little damage so I could see if I could actually heal it with the health thing. I don't think it works like that, but I don't know. Would have been nice to know. The only thing about this sort of sucks because they could move their cannons around. So there isn't like this big to-do about trying to position yourself correctly. But
Special delivery.
try to go for a little distance fight. There's a number of bends and curves in the road, so see if I can use that to my advantage.
Kablooey.
Shit. I don't like the look of that one. Oh, hey, the health does heal you up. Okay. So we just gotta break shit if we get a little bit too low on health. What's up, Penguin? Welcome back. Sly 2, the greatest sequel to Knights of the Old Republic. Yes, yes. Well, I can't drive up there? What the hell? Oh, 4 hits, 5 hits.
I'm unstoppable.
Looks like they put up a roadblock here, too. Get a little bit of health. Bet I can't use a cannon to take out some of those planes.
Rommel is my middle name.
So I was given this, speaking of Star Wars, I was given this Retro Tink a little test with the Super NES. Actually playable. I could get the signal to output to my TV, which I couldn't do with the last Retro Tink I had. So playing Super Nintendo games is no problem for me now. If I wanted to do it off the actual console. I suppose if I was, you know, didn't really care. Like most people, I could just emulate it, but I don't know. There's something nice about playing off of the real console. Anyway, the games that I was trying with the Retro Tink and the Super NES were the Super Star Wars series, and I think it's doable. I think I could do it. I gotta play it on easy mode, but I'm pretty sure I could beat those games on stream. There's a couple tricks you need to employ with the first one in particular, because that one's got like 2 bullshit bosses. But other than that, I think at some point soon-ish, we're probably going to be looking at some Super Star Wars streams. So, is this gooder than Sekiro? I'm gonna say no. I haven't beaten this, whereas I've played through Sekiro all the way, so I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be something that just like really blows Sekiro out of the water by the time I get to the final acts of the game. But this game's fun. I enjoy it. I like the stealth aspects, and you know, the 3D platforming isn't bad. I like the characterizations, the visual style. There's a lot to like with this one, but I don't think I like it more than Sekiro. As I've said before, I think with Sekiro, that's probably one of my favorite games of all games. But this, I don't know that I could see that being part of the list. Who knows, though? I don't think I'll call final judgment on that until I actually beat it, so we'll see. It's better than the first Sly. First Sly wasn't bad, but boy, it was janky. There was some parts of that game that I did not enjoy.
The Contessa plans on taking control of Neyla's army by fooling them with a prototype voice modulation device. To get the thing working, she'll have to jack it into the satellite connection beneath Neyla's headquarters.
So, I'm guessing you'd like me to steal the device and hook it up for our side, giving us control over Neyla's mercenaries. Sounds great.
You'll have to steal a few keys here and there to get access to the more secure areas of the castle.
If there's pockets to be picked, I'm your man.
First, steal a wiretap and the voice modulator. Then head for the sewers beneath Neyla's headquarters.
I'm on it.
Been noticing a lot of doors with double locks on them. I wonder if this relates into that. Tis is dank. What is tis? Unless he meant this. This could be dank, I don't know. Ever played Super Star Wars? Well, come on down. Uh-oh, this guy's gonna turn around. When I stream them, and you can check them out. They're, what would you call that? Like a run and gun 2D platformer? Something like that. But they're older games from the early to mid 90s. And they're actually really good Star Wars games. They're a little bit hard. Most people argue that they're too hard. And that they're too bullshit. But I think the bullshittery is tame, especially compared to other like platformers that are on the Super Nintendo. People complain about Super Star Wars, but then like Contra and Ninja Gaiden and stuff get a free pass. I don't get it. Is Sly what made you a furry? No. No, I don't think that applies here. I need 2 keys, but I don't know. I'm sure this will tell me shit. God damn it. Oh no. Though there is a pretty damning argument when you look at Carmelita, especially in this level. Holy cow. They got her all strung up. If you're a furry and you're into like kinky BDSM play, this game's for you, at least in this segment. Oh, I know where we're going. Okay. But anyway, back to Super Star Wars. I think... Oh, boy. Which would be the hardest? I think maybe Return of the Jedi is probably just the flat-out hardest. They get harder, sort of, in just terms of gameplay as they progress. But I think Super Star Wars has some of the worst level design and bosses. So... Although Return of the Jedi has one of the worst levels in the entirety of that series, so I can't argue that it's not terrible at some points. Yeah. Can I knock these guys into the fire? Oh shit. I think I was able to do that with Bentley's mission. It's gonna be interesting though. I'm dreading a couple levels. I'm dreading the Sandcrawler from the original Super Star Wars. I'm dreading the probably parts of Bespin. God, and the flying to Cloud City run was pretty bad in Empire as well. The worst one of all time though was a shield generator from Return of the Jedi. I hate that level. Hated it as a kid, hate it today. Played a little bit of it. Frustrating. No checkpoints for the longest time.
Security around the
Also, here's the safe.
castle is tight. She must have something really good in here. Punch in 969.
969. Usually these aren't worth it, but let's see. Not worth the effort anyway, finding all 30 of the clues around the level.
You've gotten the rage bomb move.
And finally, we're at 50%. We're halfway through this game. Apparently, Sly Cooper movie was canceled in 2016. Yeah, they had that little teaser. That was a while ago. That was back when, I guess, well, 2016, 2015, probably about that time period. But that was back when Sly 4 came out on the PS3. Thieves in Time, which I just picked up About a week ago, I ordered it off eBay, so we might be looking at playing at that at some point, but I think I just want to stick with the trilogy for now. But I have it in my collection, so maybe someday. But the movie, that was before Ratchet and Clank, I think, when it got announced, or maybe it didn't. Actually, that Ratchet and Clank movie is pretty damn old. Now that I think about it, I think it got announced earlier, but I think it was going to release after the Ratchet and Clank movie, and then the Ratchet and Clank movie tanked, and then I think they thought otherwise. They're like, you know what, maybe we shouldn't make video game movies. Maybe it's still not a great idea right now. So I think that had probably had something to do with the reason it got canned. But I mean, it could have been good. I've seen a lot of previews for movies, like animated movies nowadays, that seem to have the same premise. So with like thieves and heists and whatnot. Rage Bomb. What is this? Assign a gadget. I don't know what it does. All my other abilities are so good, though. Why would I want this one? I need some sort of description on it. Is it under options? Where's the whole... Yeah, it's like none of this. Alright, well, I guess I could just try it out. It's a projectile. God, it costs a lot, too. And it's timed. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think we'll be dealing with that. I'll clank your ratchet. I don't know if that's a threat or if that's like some suggestive innuendo. Is that it? Did I need to do anything else? I think we're just... Okay, so again, I've seen doors with double locks on them. I think probably what we're going to end up doing is just going around town looking for those. It seemed like there was a lot. I came across a lot of them while I was searching for the clues.
Another set of guards are up in your binocucom. Rob them of their keys to get at the voice modulator.
Alright. That did not work. I think he preempted me by like hitting me in midair. Speaking of which, we need to get back into the Ratchet and Clank series at some point. I ended on 2 going commando, and I would have liked to have done the first 3 games, so at some point I need to go back and boot up the 3rd one, stream that, but I don't know if I'm in the mood. That's a lot of 3D platforming going on. I think I was starting, when I was doing both that and the Sly series, kind of seemed like a bit of overkill. Similar style gameplays, I don't know. But maybe after I finish up with Sly, then I'll look at going back into Ratchet and Clank. Although, when I was, recovering from surgery, and I spent like a week playing nothing but PS5 just to check it all out, I bought like every major exclusive for the console, including Ratchet and Clank, whatever, 87. What is it? Which one is it? Rift Apart. That's what it is. And I played like an hour of it, and it's a very pretty game. But, I don't know. I would like to check it out more. I just didn't feel a great need to do it. Go away. Just wanted to get up high so I could see where this place is. Whoa, jeez. I didn't know the planes could knock you over. Well, that's partially why I stream. You haven't played any of the games that I speak of. People could check them out if they want to. New experiences. Might be something fun to check out yourself down the line. I don't know. Oh, way the hell up there. Alright, hold up. We gotta make a trip. I myself have not played most of the games that I stream. Well, I guess it depends on what kind of day you catch me on, but typically for the most part, yeah, I'm not replaying old games that I've played already over and over again. Though that does happen. Obviously, I'm doing Sekiro at the moment, so... And I'm talking about doing the Super Star Wars series, which, my god, I played that very often as a kid. Those were the only games I had that were worth playing for a while. Please be number 3. There you go. As long as you're not an AI. Had plenty of bottoms. I've had plenty of problems with bots. Wait. Oh, all the way over there? Jesus. We're making this easy. I got an idea. Why don't we just get all the keys? If there's like 6 rooms, let's just get the 12 keys now. That way I don't need to trek back and forth between places. You'll ban them? Good. Somebody needs to. I don't know if you can see me from there. Four with that one.
Nice job.
Bastard.
The room with the voice modulator is marked in your binocular.
Can you just give me a hint as to where that might be? The problem with the whole Banaki-Comp system is this is a level where all the buildings are very, very tall. So sometimes I can't quite tell where they are until I move around the level a little bit. But I think I got it. I got it.
They've posted a lot of security around the voice modulator. This could be tricky.
Okay. Heading out for the night, Penguin. Well, good night. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime soon. And I guess keep your eyes peeled if you want to see some more Star Wars stuff. I might do some Super Star Wars in a bit, so. But anyway, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I guess I just was not supposed to fight those guys at all.
That's it! You've got the Contessa's voice modulator! Let's go put that thing to work!
Shit. Oh, that didn't work? I thought I had the electricity thing on. Oh. And I'm dead. Well, I think it'll save my progress on what parts I have. Right? Oh, now I can't leave. Do I... did it not? Son of a bitch. It didn't save it. I don't think. It wouldn't let me leave. Oh, wait, no, the part's missing. Let me just go back up there. Maybe there's something I need to... Oh, wait, no. It wasn't missing. It just didn't render. I guess the distance was too far.
That's it! You've got the Contessa's voice modulator! Let's go put that thing to work!
Alright. Oh man, this guy's taking a sweet-ass time getting around here. At least he'll turn around by the time he gets back into position. At least I hope. Yeah, he did. Alright. Cool. Okay. Were those the only two? Could have sworn I saw more rooms than that, but... Oh yeah, look, we need to get more keys.
The Contessa's guards have locked down the entrance to the sewer. Find the guys in charge and steal their keys.
Yep, it's no different than what we've already been doing, but thank you for the clarification. Where would they be at, though? All the way up there, of course they are. Oh, wait. Shit. Oh, no, you don't. Come here. I suppose that guy knocked me loopy. Oh, oh man, they followed me all the way. Bombers dropping bombs. I got people shooting at me. Tanks shooting at me. Are they getting him back into position here? What's going on? That's one. Damn it. Not a lot of time to get a key. Might actually be easier to... Oh, Jesus. Distract them, try to get them away from here, and then get them while they're walking back. Alright, there it is.
That's some quality thieving, Sly. Now head for the runoff drains near the riverside. They should lead to the sewer.
Pretty sure I've seen this too. This was accessible earlier, and we needed it. We needed to get to it to get one of the clues. And they got some range.
To get to the sewer entrance.
Already on it.
According to my blueprints, this sewer should take you underneath Neyla's headquarters.
Like I was a sewer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Last time he said it more matter-of-factly, but the past couple times he's been saying it, he's saying it with like this degree of disdain. Sewer.
Looks like we got lucky. The Contessa's men have already excavated Neyla's satellite cable. How should I proceed?
Splice in the wiretap, then attach the voice modulator. I'll broadcast from the safe house to make sure it works. This is going to be so cool.
I mean, I guess. It'll be interesting, that's for sure.
Hello, mercenary tank forces.
That's believable.
Guys, this is cool. I mean, you are all really cool. Carry on.
Okay. Well, at least the voice modulator worked. I thought they were having issues at first. I'm like, yep. It works all right. But if she has a British accent, would he have to do the British accent in turn? Or does that automatically apply via AI? Alright, I think that is it for the other two, unless anything else has popped up. Doesn't look like it, so... Now we just have to switch over to Bentley. I guess he's got the last mission. Something about saving Carmelita. So let's see what we can do about that. Would have been nice if I had enough money to purchase his last ability, but I think it costs like over 1,000, which even after the handful of things that I've stolen, I guess no, just the one thing that I've stolen during the stream, definitely not going to be enough. Way in the back on the other island. Can never make it easy. Running thing came in handy. The speedy ability.
How are you gonna hack the computers down there when they've got no power?
According to General Clawfoot, a mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway.
Hallway is a pretty kind term for what looks to me like a complex medieval gauntlet of death.
Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorize my every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get at the Clockwerk guys or free Carmelita.
You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces.
Why'd you have to say that?
Alright, right back at the end of the tunnels. Guess that's it. I'm gonna look out for the ground spikes too. Ugh. Thank God for double jumping. I don't think I've ever listened to his battle ADR. I don't know why it sounds so much more higher pitched than his normal voice does, but whatever works. Get a little bit of coin while I'm at it. Oh, that's what happened. I thought they like dropped from the ceiling. Took out a quarter of my health, but it's alright. Made it past all the other stuff. Whoa, what the hell? It's not the direction I expected it to go in. Okay, I see what's going on here. Alright, that's a little weird. Visually, that just looks strange. Oh shit, more tentacles. Nah, I ain't into this stuff.
Aha! This acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila! Prepare to be hacked, you knave.
Oh shit. Did you just call the computer a knave, too? I'm never expecting the hacking segments. So we just get dropped into this garish scenario. I had a Nier Automata on the mind recently, and then it struck me that 9S's hacking segments were probably ripped off from this game. Or the preceding one. I guess the preceding one had hacking segments too, but it's essentially the same kind of thing. Retro-style gameplay.
I'll get you, Contessa.
But it's a hacking sequence.
It's not going to happen.
I'm dead serious. I'll get you.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I mean it. I'll get you.
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
That's 1 down, 2 to go. I'd better not take any damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with acid.
Oh, I can't take a hit going back?
Okay, ready for another session of hacking mastery.
Oh, that sucks. Back to Furry Fox BDSM. Yeah, I'd rather look at that than have to go back through this thing in the reverse. So wait a second, we need to do 3 terminals. I only saw one other one, unless there was one down here and I just wasn't paying attention. Ah, it's gonna suck. Oh shit. Okay, well I took damage and nothing happened, so that's good. Alright. I'll keep my eyes peeled for another station somewhere. Oh, there's one. No wonder I didn't see it. It was at the entrance, like tucked away in a corner. Oh shit. No, 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 no. I think there was another spot I had to jump to.
Okay, ready for another session of hacking mastery.
Well, at least it saves the checkpoint of us having done 1 terminal already, so that's good. If this was the first game, I definitely wouldn't have to do everything right from the beginning again. Alright. Terminal number 2. We got some fast ones now, too.
Maybe I should approach this through your id instead of your conscious mind. It might help to get around your super ego.
One more computer and I can get out of here.
Super ego. H at the end threw me off. Looks like ego. But then that would be E-G-G-O, would it not? Okay. Fortunately, the easier ones are still at the beginning, so don't have to worry about it quite as much. But I was gonna say, I'm assuming the hacking sequences get harder. A little bit too close to the entrance on those. Good thing is they only come out from the front port, so we don't have them coming at us from behind. Oh, have some sort of super carrier or something. Probably shouldn't even focus on this. Doesn't look like the little ones are coming after us anymore, though.
Inspector Fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible eight-legged cow. No.
Goddamn.
With that old computer powered up, my work here is done.
Okay. So, alright. So where did I have to work my way out and back to the hideout?
It's time to wage war on the castle, and in the confusion, pull off a heist I've named Operation High Road. First, Murray will take down the spotlights on the main gate with the codes provided by General Clawfoot. Then, with the help of the voice modulator, I'll order Neyla's forces to attack. Sly will then paraglide the two of us over to the Contessa's getaway blimp, and we'll use it to get inside her re-education tower.
Sounds difficult.
The assault on the castle will undoubtedly draw the Shadow Guards off their post, and if we free Inspector Fox, she's sure to clear out the Contessa. With the Mind Shuffler exposed, I'll plant the Bad Mojo Bomb, and presto! The Clockwerk eyes are ours. So if the two of you are ready, let's take our positions and get this thing started.
This sounds a little complex and weird. There's some odd facets to this plan, but okay. Who's starting off? What are we doing? Murray? I guess he was the first one mentioned. It only makes sense.
All right, Murray. Head for the castle's main gate and power down those searchlights. While you do that, Bentley and I will climb our way up to the top of the castle. Good luck.
And may the force be with you.
I hope that general guy told the truth, or this is gonna get ugly. Oh yeah! The lights are down, Bentley. Time to call in the cavalry. I'll see if I can find some extra firepower to help out.
Attention, bloodthirsty mercenary forces! The castle
Defenses are down. Seize this opportunity for aggressive military action by pressing an attack on the castle. Charge! For victory, for glory.
That should do it.
Now that you're done being a warmonger,
Fine
feel
speech.
like paragliding over to that blimp?
Just make sure to grab the rope hanging off that thing. I don't want to drown.
This looks awkward. He looks so small. I feel like they made him smaller just for this segment. Go up! Go up! There you go.
All right, let's head for the re-education tower.
What? The mercenaries have breached the castle defenses? All of you go! Defend this tower to the last man!
Oh.
Don't worry, my dear.
Sure are being
I
slow
still
about
have
it.
time to finish with your readjustment.
Let me out of here and I'll readjust your face.
Okay, partner. Looks like the Shadow Guard is out of the picture. You ready to free our violent little princess?
Affirmative. That Iron Tech 250 is a fully integrated system. Access to Carmelita's restraints has to be in this old terminal somewhere.
Oh, more hacking. Good. I was worried we didn't have enough sequences earlier. Oh man, they respawn way too quick for me to be doing this. Let's just get up here. Ugh. Come on. I only had 3 more to go. I wonder if I could skirt by those. No, but I can destroy it just by ramming into it.
That should do it.
Oh, good. I was a little bit worried that it would be like one or sets of limbs at a time.
I've isolated the brain pattern. You and I are about to become the best of friends.
Okay, new best friend. Hands up. And I mean all of them.
My dear, you really should... Shadow Guard! Shadow Guard!
Come back here, you witch!
She's still a bad shot.
That Carmelita. Always trying to resolve her problems with a shock pistol.
She is rather truculent. Stand clear, Sly.
That's a
This
word you don't
might
hear
have
often.
A larger blast than anticipated.
I gotta start using that myself. Oh good, more slow-mo running sequences. There's not... They really can't run that far.
You okay?
This is no place for an asthmatic. But I've located one of the Clockwerk eyes. Can you find the other?
No worries, chaps. It's safely in hand.
Neyla?
Thanks for clearing out the Contessa. Nothing I did could pry her away from the Clockwerk eyes. One should be enough for the old bird. Ta-ta!
Bentley, take the eye and escape on the blimp. I'm going after Neyla.
But the plan! This wasn't in the plan!
Well, sometimes there are unchecked variables. I was wondering if we were gonna have to fight the Contessa. Usually we end up fighting the, the big bad that rules over the territory, but maybe it's a Neyla thing.
Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
Okay, cool camera. Well, I couldn't see. Also, the game made me jump without me actually doing anything. That was kind of weird.
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
Admittedly, she's a little harder to keep track of than she has been with previous segments that we've done like this. Shit. Me not knowing how the camera angles work. Oh, Jesus. Ah! See what I mean about the crashing into stuff? Immediately makes you drop the parachute. Yeah, that would have got me if I wasn't so slow. Joke's on you. Shit. Okay, I completely lost track of her. Oops. We're gonna have to do that from the beginning, I'm sure. I would be surprised if it had like a halfway checkpoint. Figures.
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
I didn't even know that the blimp had a turret. I'm right up on her. I should be able to knock it off, but guess not. I know where you're gonna go. Now you're following me. Well, until we need to jump. Boy, I don't like how the camera rotates like that. Hi. Wait. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna lose track of her again. Shit. I have an idea of where she goes. She's up at the way up at the top. The camera like automatically focuses, I guess, probably on where I'm facing. So I'm gonna have to preemptively try to turn in that direction. But boy, she moves around pretty frantically. So if you're not just absolutely trained on her, and you don't know where she's gonna go, this is somewhat of a problem. Breaking tombstones for no reason. God damn it. See how it does that? I hate that. When you're in a free fall, like the camera rotates around you for seemingly no reason. There's no benefit to that. Just keep it where I'm facing, please. Okay. There we go. Well, it wasn't that far until the next cutscene. Once you get all webbed up. Serves you right.
You really should watch where you're going. This place is dangerous.
Oh, that's it?
Don't you dare! That eye is mine! It's mine!
Moin.
Actually, Mr. Cooper, the eye belongs to me.
Okay. You gonna do anything about it?
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
Oh. Right into it, huh? Sure, I'm up for a little... This is not dogfighting.
Sorry about that.
Turret action.
Hacha!
Guessing I don't need to worry about the tanks at the bottom.
it. The sky's all clear. Okay, guys, I'm heading out for our rendezvous.
Come back here, Contessa. That getaway blimp won't save you.
Merciful Hades, Sly, can you read me?
She couldn't hit the Contessa, so she decided to shoot the blimp instead.
At a decidedly unsafe rate. I'm going down, down, down.
Oh, the humanity.
That eye belongs to me, and I want it back.
No way. You think I'm crazy? Actually, on second thought, don't answer that. I really don't want your professional opinion.
Not crazy, just stupid. You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan.
Then you'll understand why this eye needs to be destroyed.
Short-sighted fool! I've no interest in your narrow interpretation of morality. I'm above all that. Above good and evil.
And you think I'd give the eye to someone that's above morality?
Enough talk, insect. It will be just as easy and more fun.
Big words
to
coming
play
from you.
From your cold, dead hand.
Alright, we actually do need a fighter. Current tactic's not working. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's like a Bane / Rhino battle. Just need to lure her to an edge. Right, I'll be taking that health, thanks.
Is anyone there? Guys, I'm
Bentley, you're still alive.
What the?
Hands up, turtle. Give me the clockwork eye. I said give it here. Now keep your hands up for 10 minutes after I leave. I'll be watching.
Carmelita, she... Oh, the guys are going to kill me.
Every time you hit her, like, off the ledge, you warp over to another section of the screen. It's kind of weird. Or maybe that's just me getting bounced off. I think her abdomen is too big. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, good. She pulls me back up. I was getting worried there for a second. Oh, you did that yourself.
Enough. You've shown me the error of my ways.
Oh my. Lady,
I feel
please,
sorry,
close your
but
legs.
All your education and you still don't know right from wrong. Huh? Oof!
I know enough not to let my guard down.
Who's
Allow
that?
an intellectually superior opponent.
Oh, that's the eye. Okay. I didn't see that he dropped it.
She got the eye? She's got the eye!
How's this thing work? What's this do? And this?
Guys, help! Carmelita took the eye, and she's trying to get away in one of the Contessa's tanks.
Don't worry about it, little buddy. I won't let her get away.
Gonna do tank battles.
Shoot at her tank to incapacitate it. She won't be harmed, and we'll get the eye. Keep on shelling her to stop that tank.
I would, but she's turning corners awfully fast.
Note to self. Avoid explosive barrels.
That'd probably be a good idea.
That tank's almost out of commission. Oh yeah. I'll grab the eye while Carmelita's still stuck in her tank, then come around to pick up Bentley for a quick exit. Do what you can, Sly. We'll all hook up at the rendezvous for extraction.
There's nowhere left to run. We both know I can beat you in a fight. So why don't you just hand over the eye?
You're right, Cooper. In a battle of strength, you've proven yourself. But with this Clockwerk eye, I can battle in your mind.
What does that imply? Kind of wondering what that does, but at the same time, I don't really want to get tagged by it, so. Oop. Funky visuals. Looked interesting. Oh God. I don't know. I'm not even like, I don't feel like I'm in range of it, but I keep getting hit by it regardless. Yeah, like tail end catches me.
You've got a strong mind, Cooper. I never would have guessed.
Thumbs up. We all good? Everybody safe? Seemed like there was issues back there.
Things hadn't gone exactly to plan, but the Contessa was beaten and the Clockwerk eyes were finally mine. The Contessa was arrested and brought to trial for the crime she committed while working for Interpol. Their PR damage control went one step further by promoting Neyla, the hero of Prague, to the rank of captain. Carmelita, still on the outs with Interpol, had to run with the rest of us. To my surprise and eternal delight, I got to help my favorite policewoman escape from the cops. I tried to put it all out of my mind. This claw business was spiraling out of control, and I knew that my gang was at the center of it. We'd be back in action soon enough, but for now, well, we just laid low for a while.
Alright, new chapter. What the hell is that? Oh, there's like a bison fellow. He was at the, he's at the party a few chapters ago. Episode 6. It's a lengthy game. We're about at 60%, so I'm gonna assume that there's probably, I mean, including extras and stuff, but there's probably like 9 or 10 episodes. So we might have a ways to go yet. He who tames the iron horse. Oh, a train. Oh, but I saw snow. I don't like snow levels.
Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bisson's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche.
Reference to The Shining.
The quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out.
Whoa now.
A product of his time,
I don't need to hear about no global warming.
The wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature. And yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the Clockwerk parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bisson is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
How the times change. Sly Cooper and the gang in... What's this one? He Who Tames the Iron Horse. It's a bit of a mouthful for a title, but we'll work with it. Alright, like I said, I'm not a big fan of snow levels, but maybe they'll do something interesting with it. Possibly. I already hear the jingling of a clue outside.
I've got a lead on the Clockwerk parts. Head through town and out into the wilderness.
Glaciers. I guess it's like an ice western type deal. Alright, where are we headed? What was that? We got sort of new enemies. I know we've seen goat enemies before. Oh, we got moose. They're the big guys. Moose, ducks? Are they geese? I don't know. Hey, there's a train. And goats. I guess the goat is the only one that's kind of reused. It's slightly different looking. The other goats that we saw were the ones in India, and they were a little more scraggly looking. It's kind of a cool looking level, I guess. Or usually the reason why I don't like ice stuff is because then you have to incorporate, or well, most devs do anyway, but typically have to incorporate some type of slipping mechanic, and it gets annoying. How the hell am I supposed to ascend? Is that... Oh, okay, that's weird. Let's press up and jump. You can't just, like, press jump on its own. Okay. I'll finally see the actual mission. It's kind of way in the back here. Way in the back.
That cabin may seem rustic, but don't be fooled.
I was just up there.
It's the control center for Jean Bisson's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his Clockwerk parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall, that'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bisson took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember to lean back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more altitude.
Thanks for the tip.
Altitude. Yeah, I figured that out on my own. Would've been nice if somebody told me beforehand. But it was relatively intuitive. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I wasn't aware there was underground guards. I'm gonna have to ignore you.
Jackpot, Sly. That's Jean Bisson.
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Just stay out of sight.
A little surprised considering you came in through the front.
They should narrow our search for his share of the Clockwerk parts.
All right, I'm on it.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although must...
What? A thief?
Oh. I was kind of looking the other direction.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain. But do tell, is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that Clockwerk brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Be song, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the
Call him a
parts.
troglodyte.
You take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me
Cool
of
camera.
all my earthly pleasures.
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the Clockwerk parts I got. Why, I put 3 of them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic doohickeys feeding the fire, them trains will run all night and all day. I call them my iron horses. Of course, I gotta keep the plans hidden. Stuffed them in my 3 trophy bass.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now, the Clockwerk brain
Seriously?
stays with me on the blimp. Although, when I arrive to pick up the Northern Lights battery, I might be persuaded to give you a peek.
That'll do fine. By the way, you ready to giddy up into...
Son of a bit. It worked for a second and then it didn't.
Yes, the
What's up, Akiri? Thank you for the lurk.
wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the Contessa, and
What? A thief?
I was really pushing it. I was getting frustrated with that though. Like it registered as I could take the picture and then for some reason it didn't when I zoomed in a little too close and then zoomed out.
Shoot the breeze.
of course, for you, chum, always. Although must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course.
Needs more
One
turtle
must
love.
keep blood in one's brain. But do tell, is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that Clockwerk brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Be song, you covetous
For you,
troglodyte.
chum, always.
You've already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
I don't know who the
Easy there, partner. You're
fruit
all
he's
up
talking
in a
to
lather.
is.
It's just that I... What?
Whoa!
A thief?
What? Wait a second. How did that happen? I didn't do anything. I was hiding. He just like happened to break a chair or the table
Salutations,
while he was
Mr.
walking.
Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs
Okay.
pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain. But do tell, is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you
God,
gonna
my
give
ear
me a
itches.
look-see at that clock
Give me a sec. God damn it.
brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Be song, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird
Right.
for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. What?
Okay, I guess he just breaks that table.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Gotta listen to this conversation every time. I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't see that he broke it when I was going through here the first time. But yeah, it's like he walks over there and he breaks the table.
Yeah, I can think better while my legs.
And it's like I'm not really giving any hints that I'm over there, aside from the fact that.
Of course, one must keep blood in one's brain.
What? A thief?
Okay. Well. Okay. I mean, all right. Looking at it logically, yes, he would be able to see him past that beam. However, in my defense, it is a game mechanic that if you're sidled up against something, normally you're not going to get seen. So, we're sort of breaking the game rules here.
Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain. But do tell.
See if he breaks this table.
Pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that Clockwerk brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Be song, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the Clockwerk parts I got. Why, I put 3 of them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic doohickeys feeding the fire, them
This is ridiculous.
all night and all day. I call them.
I can't get it from any angle.
Of course, I gotta keep the plans hidden. Stuffed them in my 3 trophy bass.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now...
What's the point of having the zoom in?
A thief?
Of course he saw me.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio.
I don't get why I can't take a picture of it when I'm like... look how far I am from this one, and I can take a picture of this one fine from this angle. But when I'm in the same distance away from the others, and I can't get a clear picture of it for some reason...
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain.
I'm like right behind this guy, too.
Is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern...
Look how close I am! It's not working!
Yes, we're well underway.
Why isn't it working?
Should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me
I'm gonna go nuts.
that Clockwerk brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Be song, you covetous troglodyte.
And then sometimes he just like breaks the table for some reason.
Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the Clockwerk parts I got. Why, I put 3 of them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic doohickeys feeding the fire, them trains will run all night and all day. I call them horses. Of course, I gotta keep the plans hidden. Stuffed them in my 3 trophy bass.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot.
Sly, did you hear that? Bison's hidden the Iron Horse blueprints in his trophy bass. Head for the fish on top of the fireplace and steal those plans.
Okay.
That'll do fine. By the way, you ready to giddy up into Perry for the final hoedown?
I'm ready to giddy up, alright.
Yes, the blimp's hypnotist wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the...
Excellent! Now get out of that cabin before you're spotted.
Sounds like all you're missing is some Northern Light electricity.
You're correct, sir. Yours is the final piece to the puzzle, the missing link. Once the battery is aboard...
Get me out of here.
The clog...
I wonder where the other blueprints are then. Because it shows 1 out of 3. I hope they're not back in the cabin.
After analyzing Bison's decorating technique, I think we'll find the other trophy bass above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
Okay. At least they're in a separate part. I don't know. Okay. Is this guy gonna come back, or what's going on here? I want to do the upward strike, because I want to, like, drag him out, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like they've employed that type of mechanic. Alright, well that was the most annoying, like, camera segment that we've had to do yet, but, at least it's over. And... oh, over there, okay. That's pretty far away. Wonder if I'd be able to ride this rail up there. Maybe the train. It looked like he could almost grab onto the train. But yeah, part of the railroad slats, like the horizontal slats on the track, they like weren't rendering, so I thought maybe it was just the rails. But it's just because they didn't fit into the draw distance, so we can get up here just fine. Got all excited thinking it was a clue. It was just a bottle of liquor. There's one down here, though. Is he going to be in this cabin, too? I'm going to be upset if he's walking around in this one.
Yep, just like I thought. Get to the fish above the mantle and steal those blueprints.
Alright, well he's not here. There's a bunch of ducks. I'm assuming I don't need to be sly about this. Oh, there's a safe. Alright, well, at least we know where it is. You're playing as sly, I think that counts. I stand corrected, you do need to be sly about this. Ooh, a big-ass bear down there. Interesting. And the last one is way over here. I like the twangy guitar in the music. It's not something you hear very often in video game soundtracks. It's got massive bear traps hanging out all around here. You know, considering that it's like right in the fireplace, or at least above it on the mantle, should be able to just drop down into it. But it's not in the cards. I guess the fireplace is lit too. Probably not a great idea. I think you can kind of maneuver your way around though.
Trophy bass is above the fireplace. Be careful.
Attention all cabin guards. I've heard tell from the boys at Ponderosa Cabin there's someone been in my hidden blueprints. Everyone stay sharp. This ain't no summer camp. I don't pay you boys to lollygag while there's a thief in these parts.
How do I get up here? There we go. Thief in these parts.
Exceptional work,
Whoa,
Sly.
whoa, what was
That's
that?
the last of the blueprints.
Sly getting too excited. He almost jumped off the fireplace.
Armed with all three blueprints, we should be able to isolate and track the Iron Horse trains through that satellite dish.
Top of the mountain, huh? Shouldn't take long.
Don't get so overconfident. don't feel like climbing no mountain. One of the tracks leads up there, but I don't know how viable that's going to be. I know I'm jumping down when I climbed up all that way, but... seemed like a good idea.
This appears to be the only way up. Keep an eye out for those rock climber wall hooks. They might be useful.
No kidding. What was that?
We've got total access to the train's GPS system. It's all on my computer. Head back to the safe house. I'll crunch some numbers and give you and Murray the rundown.
Nope. Shit. It's gonna teleport me back, isn't it? There was that treasure all the way up there. It would have been nice to collect it and then head back down, but whatever.
Thanks to Sly's efforts, we now know the location of all 3 of the local Clockwerk parts. 2 lugs and a stomach. Jean Bisson has grafted each piece to the engine in one of his Iron Horse trains. This improvement allows the trains to run all night and all day. We won't have the luxury of sneaking in while they're stopped. While they're in motion, the only way aboard is through a hatch on the caboose roof, which unfortunately has been locked down. These need to go. First, collect the spice gas from the balloons above town, and then land on the back of the caboose to blow off the locks. Once the way is cleared, I'll suit up and jump into Iron Horse number 1 while it passes near town. With some luck, we'll have the first Clockwerk lug in a few hours.
I guess he's saying lung? I keep thinking he's saying lug. I'm thinking like lug nuts? Like what? But I think they're the lungs. Oh, hi. Surprised he didn't turn into an icicle. Oh yeah, I also wanted to check the well, let me just go back in here. Check the thief net, see what abilities are unlocked now. We have Silent Obliteration, finishing off juggled enemies without attracting attention. Don't have enough coins to buy this item. That'd be nice though, because yeah, when you do the juggle, the impact does attract nearby guards, which kind of sucks. So that would be nice. Hover pack. Extend your jumps by hovering in the air. That would be good, especially if we're going to be doing more stuff with Bentley. And then Berserker Charge, scatter enemies with this powerful run. So I guess that's just a charge, like an unblockable charge move. All of those moves actually sound pretty good. So it might be something I'm gonna have to try and make a point to save up for. Oh, son of a bitch. No. At least we don't need to get there via the hang glider. You don't really get money all that easily. Damn it, I noticed this pocket was glowing at the last second. So you kind of have to make a point to go out of your way to, you know, steal little treasures from the guards or go get the artifacts that are lying around the maps. It's a bit of a process. I would actually be perfectly fine if instead of having an ability in the safes, if they just gave me like an ass load of money, I think that would actually be more worth it than some of the abilities. Because a lot of the abilities that they've given me by finding all the clues have not been all that great. I think we got this one last time, the Rage Bomb. Not all that useful in my opinion. I guess more if you're kind of sneaking around the maps. I'm guessing by the term rage, that probably means that it turns enemies against each other, which I guess is cool, like whatever. I think we got this Insanity Strike I never use. Combat Dodge, maybe. Well, there's one of these other ones that I got, and I just don't think any of the ones that we've unlocked via the clues have not been something that I've actually used myself. So, sort of a waste. At least for me. Maybe somebody else can find better application than I can, but one of those things. Ooh, sapphire, that's gonna be worth something. I don't think we've picked up a gemstone from somebody yet. It's mostly been like personal belongings. Anyway, who's got the next mission? We've got 2 Sly. Visible coin in the pocket, but nothing super good. I'm gonna go after this treasure because I just got mad that the fact that it basically interrupted what would have been the perfect opportunity to grab it, just so we could warp back to the clubhouse. Let's see, how much... Oh, the Sapphire's only worth 81? That's disappointing. Okay, so... Oh, we're still out of range for all the good ones. I get the health extractor, but I don't want that. It'd be nice if I had a surplus of cash, but... Yeah, I'd rather get, like, anything else aside from that one, at least as far as what's available. Alright, well... Let's go hit up one of the missions. Maybe we'll get some dosh along the way. Oh shit. Can I steal from the bear? No, I can't. Oops. Yeah, didn't you know? Bears are afraid of active running water. Where was that mission? There's one around here. I know there's a one back over at that other spot, but I thought there was one here. There it is.
Okay, Sly, we need to break into the Iron Horse trades, but the only way in through the caboose is locked. To blow the locks off, you'll need to collect the ultra-unstable denatured spice gas from those balloons floating above town.
How am I
Denatured?
supposed to get up there to collect the spice gas?
Murray's already commandeered this ice plane. Jump on its strut, and he'll fly you up to a good paragliding altitude. Oh, and strap on a special vacuum backpack. It'll automatically automatically collect the spice gas after you've popped a balloon.
Sounds like fun.
Once you've collected enough gas, you'll have to land directly on the train's caboose.
Why directly on the caboose?
Denatured spice gas is very unstable at lower altitudes. Unless you land on the caboose, you won't have time to get the gas tank to the lock before it blows up.
So you're saying I either land on the caboose or get blown to bits?
That's correct. Chemistry can be a harsh mistress.
I mean, or you could blow up one of the cars. It's not like you have to stay there. I'm assuming you have the same amount of time to get off on any other car as you would on the caboose, but yeah, you're just a failure in life if you don't land on the caboose, so you might as well just kill yourself.
The spice gas is lighter than air. Popping balloons should keep you aloft.
And can I do that now? No? I guess we needed to get more. Can't turn that fast.
That did it.
Oh, I
You've
see the
got a
indicator.
full tank of
Okay.
gas. Time to land on a caboose.
The caboose is loose. Hey, you know, that kind of worked. I sort of landed on it. No game, I don't want to look that way. Oh. I thought just because of same issues we've had with the paraglider before, I wouldn't actually be able to keep it open if I hit one of the balloons, but seems like it all works out fine.
Get back to the ice plane. 2 more cabooses to blow open.
You're gonna make me walk all the way over there? Every time? Come on. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, shit. No, don't send out the ducks.
Here we go again.
The gas tank is full. Find a caboose and try for a landing.
I'll try for this one. Simple enough.
Meet Murray at the ice plane. You guys are doing great. There's just one caboose left.
I hear it. I don't see it, though. Oh, here it is. It's in the same spot. Oh, damn. I was gonna see if I could land behind that guard and see if I could take whatever you had. Pretty big range on the plane, though. Not the one I was going after, but it works.
You're full up on gas. Target the last caboose.
Oh! Shoot. There it is. Okay, cool. It like went, I thought it went underground. I didn't see that the track led out. I was looking for it until I finally saw.
Yes, you guys did it. All the iron horse trades are unlocked.
That was kind of neat. I didn't like having to walk back to the plane, but at least the longest amount of walking was just that first time. Second time we landed pretty close to it. Medium nugget. This is mining town, so everybody's got some type of gem or precious jewel. Oh, did I die? Shoot. That doesn't happen very often in the overworld. Got beat by a duck, too. It's somewhat insulting.
Sly, it's awful. I can't believe it.
Slow down, Bentley. What happened?
Murray, he went out looking for a snack and got captured by Inspector Fox.
Carmelita? She's here? Don't worry, Bentley. I know how to handle her.
But I don't know where she's locked up, Murray. I'm used to having all the facts.
Calm down. Carmelita's not cruel like the Contessa. I'll follow her without being seen. She's bound to check on Murray sooner or later.
Okay, that's a good plan. Just don't get caught too. I don't want to be alone again.
Abandonment issues. Looks like she's got some sort of snow gear on. Skin tight. Oh, did you hear that? Good ears. She's got pockets. Makes me think I could probably rip something off of her, but I wouldn't want to chance it. Well, she's got the pocket, but there's nothing in it, I guess. Kind of near the hideout, I'd be a little worried. Sounds like there's a clue up there. Try to remember that for later. Whoa! And it gave me all the money. It shot right towards me. Alright, I'll get behind that. I thought maybe, like, they wouldn't even interact. Nothing would happen exactly, but shot the crap out of him. Literally, all the crap came to me. Gunned that one down, too. Nope.
Hey, criminal. You doing okay in there? I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I was starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members of your gang, we'll get out of here.
I'm grateful for the jelly beans and all, but aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
I'm an honest cop. Busting the Cooper gang will prove my innocence and show everyone that Constable Neyla set me up.
You mean Captain Neyla? I hear she got promoted.
Whatever. Just sit tight. I'm going to look for your pals.
Alright. So the reason she has a pocket is because we need to steal keys off her. Makes sense.
Murray, I've come to break you out.
Fat chance. This thing is triple padlocked and Inspector Fox is carrying all the keys.
Come on, buddy. You know I'm an expert at pickpocketing.
She's tough, Sly. If you manage to get a key, you'd better run for it. Carmelita's sure to notice and chase after you.
Leave her to me.
Oh. Ducks on the loose. Where's she at, anyway?
I felt that, thief.
Maybe if your uniform wasn't so skin tight. Alright, I like the action music. Busting the banjo out.
Hide and cower, worm. You're no match for me.
I don't know where you are. Oh, there you are. Oops. That is not the kind of water that we can just skip across. Wanted to get that clue and then wrap around back behind her, but no good. That is a duck. There she is. She's still clearing the way, too. Oh, that's not fair. Too heavy on one end, so I end up sinking. Shit.
I felt that, thief.
Oops. Spawns me right back in front of her. Good. You gonna really run on the track like that? It's not a good idea.
Run, sissy! Run and hide!
Oh. Called him a sissy. Okay. Game does not want me to steal from her when she's hiding. Perfect opportunity for me, but I guess not for her. Sure, I'll just see how that plays out then. Maybe she's glitched. I think she's actually glitched. I don't think she's hiding. I had no choice because I think she was stuck. Where'd she go? Alright, I could at least take one hit from her. I think she chased somebody into that train. Oh, shit. Okay.
What? My keys!
Lose Carmelita before you try to free.
You can't run forever, coward.
Oh, I guess we had to wait for her to say something. That's what it takes to lose her. I was like, I don't see her. I'm pretty sure we already lost her. But whatever.
Thanks, pal. I was getting a Charlie horse standing in that box.
My pleasure. You know how I love to mess around with Carmelita.
Yeah, that's weird. See you back at the safe house.
Okay. Tell it like it is. All right. Bentley mission. Carmelita's still roaming around the area too. That's interesting. I guess she's just gonna be a constant threat now. Alright, just roaming around the area, and we were able to get 20 out of the 30 clues. These are such good games. I've been enjoying them so far. There's been a couple parts here and there in both the ones I've done so far where I haven't liked it as much. But for the most part, I've really liked these games. So I'm glad to be playing through the series now. that being said, I think we're going to call it here for tonight. It is work night after all. Usually don't go as long with these streams. Maybe if I start a little earlier. Maybe we'll start a little earlier next time. I'll see if I can squeeze in a bit more. But it's been fun. I actually really like the previous level, and I'm digging this one a bit too, despite the fact that it's a snow level. But yeah, I like the last one, where with the big castle and Constable fighting the Contessa. That was all real cool stuff. So excited to get into more of it. Don't know how long this game is. I don't know if we've got a lot left, a little left, or somewhere in between, but we'll come back to this in a couple nights probably. I'm going to see if I can stream tomorrow. Hopefully I will. I'm absolutely ecstatic that the capture card worked out as well as it did. No, I mean, usually I can hear it when there's like crackling audio or something going on. Didn't hear any of that. No audio delays. I can keep my mind off of all that and just play the game, which is really how it should be, but it was not how it was going with that previous card that I was using. So I'm glad everything's working out. Hopefully it stays that way. And yeah, it's been good. So we'll do more Sly, obviously, up until we finish this game, but we're probably going to be seeing more retro console games since I've got the Retro Tink 5X and a capture card that actually works with it. So it's exciting to get back into some form of normalcy. It's a shame that I had to buy so much stuff to get back to that point, but I'm glad we got it all sorted out. So, but anyway, thank you guys. Have a good night, Haikiri. Thank you for joining in. Everybody else, thank you as always, and we will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. We're gonna get back into Sekiro. I'm gonna bounce back and forth between these two games, but I don't want to lose my edge with Sekiro. I've been on a good little streak with the past couple times I've streamed it. Beating bosses in one go and whatnot. That doesn't happen too often, especially with those types of games. So I don't want to stray too far off from that and then lose it, as it were. So we're gonna do Sekiro next time, and then we will bounce back to Sly 2 after the next Sekiro stream. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, you guys have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you around next time. So until then, later. Take care.